God bless you.
New camera, Canon 80D.
This I still keep in my pocket, but this is full of dust now, so I can't get a clean shot anymore out of this thing. But I have good focus now. Look at that. Watch. See that? So happy to have new focus. So I always tell everybody make something every day, and this week Taylor challenged me to make cinnamon buns. Do you want to be in this?
No.
There's room for improvement, but I know what I did wrong. So there's plenty of ice picks. The goal this year is to always have ice picks in stock and not necessarily wait for every 100. Working very hard behind the scenes. I got some help and we're making a lot of ice picks. If they're ever out, they'll only be a short time before they're back in stock. That's the plan. The KnuckleDuster is something I developed with This Old Tony. Check out the link below for This Old Tony's video where he actually takes my drawing and turns it into this product. These are the first two prototypes, actually real production style prototypes from Tom's tool room. Tom's gonna make them. I'm gonna set up a pre-sale. We're gonna sell maybe 100, maybe 200, we'll see. Pre-sale, if they don't sell, we won't make them. They're a little expensive. We haven't decided on a finished price yet. Of course, it's gonna be some CNC, but there is a lot of after the CNC hand work to be done on them. Also working out with a legal friend of mine, how I can sell them. Once I get the pre-sale set up, you guys will know all about it. And this is the first sort of real working prototype of the Sharpie X-Acto. I made one and then I sent pictures of it to my friend Kevin Lazat, and Kevin then took my concept and modified it. We're working up some real prototypes to turn this into a real product. It's going to be Sharpie on one end, X-Acto on the other. So this is going to be sort of the next ice pick type product. It's a little bit more involved. So it's taking some more time to get it right, fine tune it. When Kevin sent me this, he sent me this cool thing too. This is to raise and lower the knee on the bridge port. Use a drill and it raises and lowers the knee. Otherwise you don't have to do that crank. Thank you, Kevin. This is a little something from my friend Dave. This is his third Kickstarter. Check out the links below to follow his Kickstarter. It's called the Quick Kit. It's a tying rope.
Kickstarter. This is David Burrell, and I'd like to show you my third Kickstarter project.
This will be my next build video, which I'll publish tomorrow. This is going to be two big Seagram 7s. They go on the top of a trailer or some other big thing that they're working on. But this is made out of 16 gauge steel, MDF, and some lights that I got on Amazon. And it is a fairly simple build. It was a big, simple build. So this is going to be my video. This will be out tomorrow, but check it out. This was a lot of fun. I got to use my bender, which was really cool, the bender that I made for Lincoln recently. It came in perfectly handy. It's exactly what I needed for this project. A big shout out to my friends at Reclaimed Audio. Guys, thank you so much. You know I love each and every one of you. Thank you very much. You want to have a fun time, go look at the comments, my latest video where I make this modification. This is an idea I've had for a really long time. Considering the comments section of this particular video, I think I'm going to make this like 5 more times. I already have improvements on it, so it's going to be good. It's going to be a good series. This is a Zippo Lighter that is coated with black that I got at Walmart. Whatever that black finish is was on there. I did not put that on there. And it's obviously very sturdy. In laser news this week, I engraved this, and I engraved a bunch of pencils that say this little saying. This pencil's full of ideas, sort of a vision I've always thought of. It seems like a common metaphor. Brett and I finished up this library desk. Finally, this thing has been hanging around for a long time. The winter cold has been the big holdup because it was really difficult to paint water-based paint in sub-freezing weather. The names on each one of the book bindings is made with a silhouette. It's a vinyl cutter. Got it on Amazon. It's mine is old, so I'm not going to provide a link to the one I have. I'm sure there's better, newer versions of it now, but it is a great tool. We talked about it on the podcast this week. Yes, I have a podcast called Making It with Bob Claggett and Dave Picciuto, so check it out. We talked this week about CNC, and on that we talk a little bit about this vinyl cutter. But check out the video. It's up now. It's live. If you're watching this, hopefully you've already watched that. In Shopbot news this week, I made apple boxes. If you guys don't know what an apple box is, on any movie, TV production, there's always apple boxes, and it's in the event you need to raise somebody up or put a product on top of something. They're just all around useful items to have, apple boxes. So I made 2 of them this week. I have 1 that I've had for many years, and now I have 3, and they've come in tremendously handy. So if you guys have a need for an apple box, make yourself an apple box. I made 10 boxes for my Robertson screws. I made these box files using, I think the website's called MakerCase, and you go in there, you put your length, width, dimensions, and it will spit out the PDF plans, and then you can turn those PDF plans into a file to cut with, either on the laser or the CNC machine. Printed about 200 new posters this week. I always hold a bunch back, so I think there's about 150 available in the store. If you guys wanted a poster, go check that out. And that's what, by the way, that's what I lasered on the Zippo. I think I might put this on eBay. This week I'm heading down to Atlanta to Workbench Con. There's going to be a lot of YouTube people there, so if you're in the area, there's definitely going to be some hangouts, so check out everybody's social media, and you'll see a lot of us getting together here and there. But at Workbench Con specifically, where each one of us are going to take the stage, talk about different things. I'm going to do a conversation about failure and getting back up on that horse after failure and rejection. So I think there's tickets available, so check me out at Workbench Con in Atlanta, 22, 23, 24. And my buddy Ron Baker and I had a conversation on his podcast. It's a different side of me and what I'm about. Ron has a podcast about self-empowerment, and Ron's an old friend, and he's given me some advice over the years, and you can see the conversation we've had. Check out Ron's podcast and tell him I sent you. Canon 80D. I upgraded from Nikon, and it's actually tracking and focusing. I think when I vlog, I'm going to use this.
Yeah, but it's super impressive. Little hand grip on the bottom, right?
It is recording now. Hi, it's tracking.
I know, but
oh
you
my
get
God,
to
it
hold
focuses.
onto the...
With Brett, tell everybody who you are and what you do. We're testing the new camera. I want to hear Brett talk. Say something.
Hi.
Is it recording, or do you have the recording on?
Yeah. Red button.
I mean, is it recording audio?
Of course it is.
All right. You swear? You didn't change the settings, did you? Oh, look, it's jumping around. Okay, good.
Hey, there you go. Skull and spade. Or if you're Jimmy, it's skulls and spades.
Skulls and spades?
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not even joking, I had a hard time finding you at first.
I know.
Are you a
it's
little bit
'cause
more
they
searchable now?
They wouldn't give me skull and spade, so I only have Brett McAfee, and my name confuses people. So.
All right. So you designed the software to fix antivirus stuff?
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you for watching. I like my new Canon 80D. I actually paid for this, so this isn't a pitch. If you guys are looking for a new camera, I bought this on Amazon. Full price. Not bad. My white balance is a little messy in here, but my white balance is messy everywhere, and I apologize for that. See you in Atlanta this week. Thank you.